Nothing pitch. A little bouncer. Here comes the 0-1. To third. There is Franco. And there's one down now. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera. Still ranging back. Ball game! Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. For Philadelphia.
time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Francisco.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Francisco Lindor becomes the first out of the inning. Brantley is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, number 13, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. In now for Cleveland, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
0-2. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Leading out for the Braves for right fielder number 22, Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Now in the box, Tyler Flowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Kipnis. At the plate, Johan Camargo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Davis is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Rajay Davis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-1. This is in the air to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Mike Clevenger.
Mike Clevenger.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So here's Francisco Lindor now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Skied into straightaway right. Albies over to his left, and that retires the side. Striding into the box, Dansby Swanson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kipnis ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Sean Newcomb. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2 balls and a strike to count. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Digging in to try it again. Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Brantley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Ramirez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he chased it in the dirt. Flowers has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Number 13 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And now the runner's trying for third. Bouncer down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt here. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4. Standing in, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder has a beat on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Riding in once again, Rajay Davis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Riding in once again, Mike Clevenger. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kipnis has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And the next in is
Third. Baseman, Jovan Camargo.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a check swing. He appealed down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Here's Michael Brantley. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. 0-for-2 on his line thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Sean Newcomb. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there. For strike 1, Ryan Flaherty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Ryan Flaherty.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Alvin.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Back. Lucas Sims is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-1. Misses, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. He's set and the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice fighting slider.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Swung on and missed, and that's the... Ready for another shot now, number 13. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. No hits to this point. Changeup in for a strike. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready once again, Yan Gomes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. In now for Cleveland, Rajay Davis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Striding in for the Indians, Mike Clevenger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of him. Yonder Alonso will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 0-2 to Alonso.
0-2.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Andrew Miller was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Slow roller back to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that. So here's Francisco Lindor now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Popped high in the air. Sims moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he will get there to make the running play. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. On the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 1 run.
Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next swing.
Sent on the ground out to second, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew
Benintendi. 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Alfaro recovers, and the throw is in time. Benintendi is retired, 2 down now. Here's Hanley Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's on the move again from first. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. And that misses. 2-1. Now both runners on the move. He swings and misses. Throw down. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and they pitch out on him. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. The tag, and he is out trying to steal home. Boy. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Third baseman.
So now Carlos Santana, lifetime versus David Price. He checks in here as a .323 batter. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And the 2-out threat will not come. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the third.
He throws him on the fastball there. Xander Bogaerts is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hoskins waits on it. And that ends the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4 will take his first hacks here. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in, Maikel Franco. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. The 1-2. Runner goes. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Runners off for second. Popped him up. That's coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll get in there safely. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nick Pivetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a bunt attempt here. Franco loves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping into the box, David Price. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Santana fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag. Ready for another chance, Cesar Hernandez. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at bat, that was a terrific at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
He's safe.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now both runners are breaking. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Up next will be Nick Williams, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First time up, he went down looking. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Hard hit ball to second. Nunez right there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. In for strike two.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. On the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
He's safe.
Hernandez at second with two down. And he struck him out. His eighth punch out of the ballgame. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding in, Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in, and there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, David Price.
David Price.
1-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. And he struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Riding in once again, Nick Williams. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now. So now Carlos Santana. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he's safe. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. The 3-1 pitch. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. Ready once again, Maikel Franco. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Digging in.
Pitcher number 43.
Pedro Florimon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up. The next 3-2. Catches the corner, got him looking. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
High pop-up. Franco over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, number 33. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Still 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Number 41.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Aaron Altair will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Altair on at first, nobody out. There goes the runner. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. So next to the plate for the Bills, number 4. A couple of walks for him thus far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now batting, Michael Franco. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And all 3 runners on the move here. On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Pedro Floriman. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And the runner's coming home. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Rhys Hoskins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. 4 runs here in this half inning. There he goes. This is line to left. Martinez is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, David Price. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a high pop-up. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, you know he wants that 1 pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Our final line score this afternoon is first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox.